Today is the last Friday of July. July's gone.
Yes, it is.
For all intents and purposes.
Yes, it is.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you. I'm glad you showed up today. I'm glad you're not on vacation.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks for that. Yeah. Likewise. And it's the seating change is fun too. So this is I don't get to see this side of the room. So it's nice.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I take your chair?
It's fine. No.
Now you tell me when everyone's watching.
So we got me, the B team here, but welcome. The pine cone covered a lot of what we were going to talk about, so hopefully we can make this pretty quick.
Absolutely.
But thank you for joining as always. Nice glasses. And the one thing that we had on the consent, so we've got a council meeting, we've got closed session on Monday, and we've got open session on Tuesday, the regular meeting. And again, Mary did a great job of talking about the two major orders of business that are on the council, the only two items actually, which are receiving a report on restaurants and wine tasting retail shops that we provided a little bit more flexibility with during the pandemic, and the council's direction to bring it back and talk about that, as well as the housing update, so we can send our housing update hopefully next Wednesday, our housing element, to the state for their 90-day review. We talk about this every darn week. So the other item, some consent agenda items, one of which is pretty interesting, which is a contract for services to remove an old tank that we have in Mission Trail Nature Preserve and a well. We used to pump water from the well into the tank, and then ironically enough, we used to rinse out our equipment, which isn't very eco-groovy.
Right.
So we've not been doing that we did it when I was here last time, so 30 years ago, but we haven't been doing it for decades. So that rusted tank, which is an attractive nuisance, will be cut up and salvaged and recycled, and the well will be closed. You have to do that a certain way. Obviously, you don't want it to just put a cap on it and it rots out and someone falls in a well like a kid or something. So anyway, should be a pretty good agenda. Please do come and share your thoughts about the public process there. And what else do I have? You're going to talk about business licenses, strategic planning, and then visit Carmel and the Chamber. I think we talked about this last week. Another great article by Mary was about Car Week. Ashley was on with us talking about Car Week. We, in concert with Visit Carmel and the Chamber, are producing a half-sheet flyer that talks about all the events, and we'll deliver those. You and I will deliver those to businesses, so they're not surprised about a street closure with the 4 events we're having. And we'll certainly work with Graham, the president of the CRA and the CRA, to make sure that the residents know what's happening and really pump out the information so people aren't surprised or have additional impacts associated with Car Week. So that'll start happening. Those are printed now. Thank you, Amy Herzog, and we'll get those delivered soon.
Yes, we will.
I had something else about Car Week, and I don't remember what it was. But all right. What do you got?
Well, I'll talk about business licenses.
All right,
and I'm sure you'll remember.
I
know you're going to remember. So let's just talk about business licenses that are due no later.
I remembered, but go ahead.
No later than Monday, July 31st by 5 p.m. Or get them postmarked either way, July 31st. So get them in. Otherwise, unfortunately, you will start to incur late fees. But please get them in. We are here. Also in that spirit, because we will have such an influx of business licenses just coming in all on Monday, we will be shutting down the counter, the administration counter, all day Friday, August 4th and Friday, August 11th. We are still available. Call us, make appointments. It will allow staff some quiet time without the foot traffic to really focus on all these business licenses and getting them out to all of our businesses. So please be patient. Thank you. We will be answering our phones. We will be available. So just know that. And the other great thing that we have coming up is mark your calendar. For August 30th for Council's annual strategic planning priorities workshop.
It's not really annual. It's like semi-annual.
Semi-annual, yes. I apologize. Semi-annual. Workshop that will be at Carpenter Hall from 10 a.m. to 3:30.
That's perfect.
Okay. We highly encourage you to attend. Again, this is where we have council, we have our community members, we're talking about all of our priorities. It allows council to kind of talk about our vision and our goals. And it also allows the community to let us know, are we doing too much, too little? What do we want to focus on? It also allows for how our resources are being spent. To make sure that everything is aligned from our priorities to our resources and how we're allocating them. So it's a great collaborative event. I highly recommend it. Please participate. The council wants to hear from you. We want to hear from you. It's just a great event to attend and to participate.
Perfect. That was spot on. Is exactly you get to hear me talk for 5 hours straight.
Yes, that's right.
Because I'll be the MC. But again, I just to reinforce what you said, Max, we'll be talking about our progress on the current council priorities, and then potentially adding to that list, celebrating our successes, talking about what some of the challenges were with completing some of the priorities, and then again measuring whether we're doing too much or too little.
Right. What was that you remembered?
Oh, we're moving on?
Yes.
We're moving on. So yeah, on Car Week, the police department is ready. I mean, they'll be readier, if that's a word, more ready in the coming weeks. We are tracking social media with groups who drive usually from Los Angeles to the peninsula, just making sure that people who visit here understand about being safe and sane while driving on our streets, not impacting again our residents or guests. So we will have quite a presence. And then Chief Watkins has applied to have STOP. It's STOPP. We'll go back to Mary Schley. She knows what the acronym means, but we will have additional police officers during Thursday night in the village doing, ensuring that people are being safe. So those are police officers from neighboring agencies. And then I think Monterey has the STOP program on Friday and Saturday night, again, just to ensure that people visiting understand that they have to be safe and sane here. How many times can I say that, safe and sane?
Safe. Well, it's all about the safety of our community. So that's great.
Right.
You can say it as many times as you want.
Thank you. Safety first.
Safety first, always.
All right. Let's get out of here. You got some work to do, don't you?
But we didn't say hi to your mom.
Oh.
You didn't say hi to your mom.
Hi, Grandma. Hope you're well. Her dog Andy's a little sick, so hope Andy's doing all right. And have a good weekend. And wear sunscreen.
And
take good care.